All right, we're going to continue covering passengers in this video and the fact that passengers riding on the outside of a vehicle, so a vehicle that has a PO or a PPO set of markers on the bottom of the counter, those passengers can take and fire from outside the vehicle with their inherent firepower or machine gun support weapons. So like our squad here with their support weapons and this hero, they could fire from the top of this stug if they were riding as passengers on it. Now, there are certain modifiers that are going to apply to this attack, and these modifiers are going to be a little different in the fact that it's going to be per unit instead of the per totality of the attack. So what I mean by that is if the vehicle is not moving, so not marked with a moved or an assault move marker, the firepower of the attacking unit is going to receive a -1 penalty, and this modifier is going to be applied before calculating the firepower of a stack that's attacking, okay? So let's say these units riding on the top of the stug wanted to fire at the American units over here. The squad and the hero would each receive a -1 penalty because the stug has not moved. If the stug had moved, that penalty is going to be changed to a -2, and again it's going to apply to each one of the attacking units before you total the attack. But these units don't have to attack in the same point or the same hex if the vehicle is moving. So let's say our stug was starting back over here, just as an example, and was driving along this road and ended up here. Along this area of movement, the hero and the squad could take and fire from any one of these hexes that they chose, applying the -2 modifier and any other modifiers that applied, and the leader that's riding with them as well could add his leadership modifier to one, but not both of the attacks. Now also, the units can take and fire in a separate impulse from the vehicle that they're riding on. So if our stug had fired at an enemy unit in a previous impulse, as long as it hadn't fired its ordnance weapon, which would cause them to disembark, they would not have to fire during that impulse. They could wait and fire during a later impulse if they wished.